the soldier's tales. When I was in Germany, my first duty station, you know, I was just 170 pounds, soaking wet. You know, not a big guy at all, but talked a lot of trash. And I remember we were out in formation. I'm standing there with the motor pool section. You know, we were waiting on the first one to get there to hold formation. So we're all kind of standing in our lines. And everybody's, you know, jacking their jaw and talking. Somebody said something about ratchet strapping me or somebody else down to their bunk or something like that. I can't remember exactly what brought it up, but I said, hold on a second, hold on. And I walked out in front of the whole formation, 200 people. It's all waiting there for the first sergeant to get there. And I yelled, hey, let me get everybody's attention here. I said, there's not 6 people in this formation that can ratchet strap me to my bunk. That is all. And then I walked back to my section in the formation. And then, you know, my guys in the motor pool said, man, you shouldn't have done that. They're gonna get you. I said, man, they ain't gonna get me. So that Friday, first sergeant holds formation Friday afternoon and releases us, and we all go to, just right outside the barracks where formation is, and we all go inside. And I go in my room and I start hearing all this commotion going on out in the hallway. I mean, it sounded like a lot of people. And I started to walk out, and then I heard somebody say, hey, y'all got the straps, right? We're gonna get him. I'm like, oh, they're about to get me. So I reached over and locked my door from the inside. I said, oh man, they're about to come in here on me. So I started, and then somebody knocked on the door, and that you could hear, like, it sounded like 100 people right outside my door. You could just hear the stammering going on out there. So I started to jump out my window, which is probably, it's on the first floor, but it's probably about 10 foot off the ground, and then run around and go into the hallway and just start fighting out there. And I figured if I could keep the fight in the hall, that I could keep from being ratchet strapped to my bunk, which was the goal, I'm sure, of them that they were going to do. So anyway, but then I decided against that. I figured I was scrappy enough to open the door and take the fight out into the hall. And as long as I could keep the fight in the hall, I figured I wasn't going to get strapped down to my bunk. So I reached over and grabbed the handle and the key and unlocked it, opened it real quick, and I hit the first guy and started just shoving him back. And this one big sergeant, big old stocky guy, hit him in the back, and we all went flying backwards into my room. And I'm telling you, my back hit the ground and almost bounced, because my back hit the ground and came right up off the ground. They lifted me up, threw me on my bunk. I landed on my bunk, and a strap went straight over my chest. I mean, this was done with precision. And all of a sudden, the strap started tightening up, so I'm strapped down to my bunk in, you know, really quick time, very efficient. And then my motor sergeant comes in, and he's got this 3x5 card where he's got a speech wrote about not talking junk and not writing checks your ass can't cash, you know, that kind of thing. But, you know, I tried to tell them, it may have took 6 of them, I don't know how many it took to do it, but it felt to me like 100 people were doing it, because it was, the whole unit was just there to see it and witness it. But anyway, I got strapped down on my bunk for talking junk. Anyway, that's my soldier tale. Remember, freedom most definitely is not free. Thank you for watching.